Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Yeah, trying to do my little Leprechaun impression. Hi again, I'm Joel, better known as the Big D, and today I'm going to review Leprechaun from 1993, released by Trimark, directed by Mark Jones. Starring Warwick Davis in the title role, along with Jennifer Aniston in her film debut. Yes, pre-TV's Friends, of course. Plus Ken Oland, Mark Holton, and Robert Gorman. Anyway, I'm going to tell you that this movie, I didn't know what to think of this. I had seen it mentioned on the Sci-Fi Channel schedule for some time, and then soon I watched it. I have seen it both on TV and also in an edited form. So, I know this series is heavily dissed and all, but it's become a cult favorite and gets seen on St. Patty's Day a whole lot. And of course, the last time I recall watching it was on IFC last year, where once again I got to see the movies uncut and everything, maybe with commercials, but they were still unedited though. So now let's get into this. Now, we started in the year 1983, 10 years before this movie came out. A man named Dan O'Grady returns to his home in North Dakota from a trip to his native Ireland, where he stole the pot of gold from a leprechaun. After burying the gold, he discovers that the evil leprechaun has followed him home and murdered his wife. So he uses a four-leaf clover to suppress his powers and trap him inside a crate. But before he can burn him, he suffers a stroke. A decade later, J.D. Redding and his teenage daughter Tori rent the O'Grady farmhouse for the summer. Now, let's see. Contract workers Nathan Murphy, along with his 10-year-old brother Alex, and their dim-witted friend Ozzie Jones, who is played by Mark Holton, who was best known for playing Francis in Pee-wee's Big Adventure in 1984. Now then, they help repaint the farmhouse. So while looking around the basement, Ozzie hears the leprechaun crying for help and mistakes him for a little child. He brushes off the old four-leaf clover, freeing the leprechaun. After failing to convince the others they met him, Ozzie spots a rainbow and chases it, believing that he will find a pot of gold at the end. Alex accompanies him for fear that Ozzie might hurt himself. A bag of 100 gold coins magically appears before Ozzie. After Ozzie tests the gold and accidentally swallows a coin, they stash it in an old well and plot to keep it for themselves, hoping to fix Ozzie's brain. Well, after that, at the farm, the leprechaun lures J.D. into a trap by imitating a cat biting and injuring his hand. Tori and the others rush him to the hospital, and the leprechaun falls on a tricycle. Meanwhile, Alex and Ozzie visit a pawn shop to see if the gold is pure. And it turns out it is. But however, the leprechaun appears and kills the shop owner, Joe, for stealing his gold with the help of a pogo stick. Now, the Leprechaun films is best known for its corny, cheesy dialogue and what have you. And let me tell you something, Warwick Davis really steals the show. Especially when he's doing his pogo kill. This old man, he played pogo on his lung. Yeah. That might not come close to sound like Warwick Davis, but, well, you get the point, okay? Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. Now I remember. So the Leprechaun later returns to the farmhouse where he searches for his gold and shines every shoe that he finds. He even finds a box of a different tiled cereal, which actually looks like an old school box of Lucky Charms, but he's not thrilled with that. Well, after leaving JD at the hospital, the group drives back to the farmhouse, finding it ransacked. Nathan checks outside, where he is injured by a bear trap set by the Leprechaun. So let me see. Yeah. Now, apparently, the Leprechaun even manages to take out a policeman who was after him. Well, after finding a shotgun in the farmhouse, they shoot the Leprechaun several times. When this has no effect, they attempt to flee the farm, but their truck's engine has been sabotaged by the Leprechaun. After ramming the truck with a go-kart, which he manages to escape, the Leprechaun terrorizes the group until Ozzy reveals that he and Alex found the pot of gold. And Tori recovers the bag from the well and gives it to him. Believing the worst to be over, they leave for the hospital. While counting his gold, the Leprechaun discovers that he is missing the last coin, which Ozzy swallowed. Thinking that they have tricked him, he menaces them until Ozzy tells them about O'Grady, who was taken to a nursing home after his stroke. Tori visits the home to learn how to kill the Leprechaun. Now, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to stop this vid and fast forward to the time. Go into the description box, fast forward to the time to avoid the ending. Okay, you were warned. Alright, here we go. Now, at the nursing home, the Leprechaun pulls a fast one on Tori, pretending to be O'Grady. After he chases her into an elevator, the Leprechaun throws the real O'Grady's bloodied body down the shaft as Tori flees. Before dying, O'Grady tells her that the only way to kill the Leprechaun is with a 4-leaf clover. Tori returns to the farmhouse where she searches for a clover until she is attacked by the Leprechaun. Nathan and Ozzy manage to save her, but Ozzy reveals that he swallowed the last gold coin, and the Leprechaun critically wounds him trying to get it. Before the Leprechaun can kill Ozzy, Alex takes a 4-leaf clover that Tori has found and sticks it to a wad of gum and shoots it into the Leprechaun's mouth, taking away his power, and the Leprechaun loses his balance and falls into the well, but his skeleton climbs out, however. But Nathan pushes the Leprechaun back into the well and blows up both the well and the Leprechaun with gasoline. The authorities arrive and Tori is reunited with her father. As the cops investigate the remains of the well, the Leprechaun vows he will not rest until he recovers every last piece of his gold. That's the end. Okay, now, I will say that this might not be a good type of movie, but it's so bad it's a good movie, though. I do like the original Leprechaun for certain reasons. It has a few fun moments. Of course, the pogo kill was good. I mean, and him chasing down that policeman, the Leprechaun. Believe me, Warwick Davis steals the show as the Leprechaun. I mean, even though after he had done Willow a few years before this, which I would like to relive that movie someday. I need to, but enough about that. But anyway, the rest of the cast was hit or miss. I mean, Jennifer Aniston was factually good and what have you in ways. Ken Oland as Nathan, real good. And Robert Hy Gorman as Alex, pretty good. But I gotta say, Mark Holton was good as Ozzy. So anyway, and the story, well, is 50-50 hit or miss. So anyway, if you're... And, of course, this is getting a cult following, so would I recommend Leprechaun? Well, you be the judge, but I'm going to say, sure, go ahead. Give it one try, and if you don't like it, well, you don't have to take my word for it. Well, it's always worth a try. But anyway, the film still gained a cult following, of course, and went on to put out, well, 6 big sequels and sort of a remake, though, sort of a continuation called Leprechaun Returns, which came on Sci-Fi last year, but which I'll be reviewing later on. I'm reviewing all the Leprechaun movies this week, leading up to St. Patty's Day, so I do hope you're ready for that. But anyway, that's going to do it. What did you think of Leprechaun? Please feel free to tell me in the comments section. Like and subscribe to my channel and be a part of the Big D Nation. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Now, if you liked what you saw, you can check out my reviews for some of these other horror movies if you would like to check them out. Because I would love for y'all to check out my reviews of bigger, better horror series. In the upper left-hand corner, I'm going to bring to you my review of the one that started all, Halloween from 1978. If you're a subscriber and you haven't seen any others, go to my channel, go to the playlist, and check out the Halloween playlist. I've reviewed all of them. Now in the upper right-hand corner is my review of Nightmare on Elm Street, which I did last November for the film's 35th anniversary. I think you'll love it. It's already gotten lots of views. And the bottom left-hand corner is my review of Friday the 13th, which that's coming up, and I've got a very special video coming up for that particular franchise. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe to my channel for more fun with moi, the Big D. Thank you again for watching, boyo. And until next time, join me again next time when I review Leprechaun 2. Now, I am going to plan to work on a special vid for later on tonight, so be on the lookout for it. I can't tell you what it is, though, but you'll know when you see it. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.